Welcome back, Bazigers. Today we will be learning about the various stages in a poker tournament. Knowing about these stages helps us play better in a tournament. In this chapter, we will also share some helpful tips for each stage. Please do remember that the stages we talk about are indicative and not definitive. Let's start with the early stage. As you will have learned in our chapters on how to play tournaments and types of tournaments, all tournaments have a fixed entry fee known as the buy-in. In rebuy or re-entry tournaments, the players can keep re-entering the tournament till the late registration period is over. The early stage starts when the tournament begins and ends when late registration is over. In this stage, the goal is to win as many chips as we can without risking or losing all our chips. Remember, you cannot win a tournament in the early stages, but you can bust out of it and eliminate your chances of winning it. So caution is advised. Now let's talk about the middle stage. Once the late registration ends, we enter the middle stage. In tournaments, it's better to look at stacks as a multiple of big blinds instead of an absolute number. By the time we reach the middle stage, the average number of chips every player has in terms of blinds becomes smaller. At this stage, the goal is to win small pots and not play big pots without a strong hand. This is when a tournament starts getting serious. This stage ends once we get near the bubble stage. Now, what is the bubble stage? In every tournament, when you win some part of the prize pool, it's known as a paid position. Now let's say a tournament has 10% paid positions. Say 300 people registered for this tournament and now it's down to 31 players. 30 players will win a prize after one more player busts. This point, where there is only one player remaining before everyone gets into a paid position, is known as the bubble stage. In the bubble stage, your goal is to not bust and only play the best hands. You are so close to the finish line, it's time to survive. Once the bubble bursts and everyone gets a paid position, we get to the in the money stage. In this stage, the player field or the number of remaining players has reduced to 10% to 15% of the original participants depending on the payment structure of the tournament. Now you are assured of a prize, though a small one. It's up to you now to play for pay jumps by playing cautiously or try and win the tournament by playing fearlessly. In tournaments, most of the money is won by finishing in the top 3 positions. Most of the experienced players understand that a lot of players are still playing to survive a little longer. So the experienced players are able to put pressure on the players playing scared by sensing their fear of busting, and they keep adding to their stacks with their aggressive play. When only one table remains, we enter the next stage of the tournament called the final table stage. In the final table stage, since only one table and very few players remain, every paid position is worth significantly more money than the one before it. For example, there is big difference in money between finishing 6th and finishing 4th. There is a huge difference in money between finishing 1st and finishing 3rd. So every elimination matters. In this stage, the biggest and the smallest stacks are in most comfortable position, as both have not much to lose. The biggest stack can maintain its lead even after losing a few small hands, and the small stack can't finish any lower than the position they already are in. In this stage, the middle stacks play most cautiously and try to take the place of the guy at the top. Finally, when only 2 players remain, the heads-up stage is played till one player wins all the chips of the tournament and is declared the ultimate winner of the biggest part of the prize pool. And with that, we come to the end of this chapter about tournament stages. We hope you learned something new today. Best of luck, and we will see you in the next chapter.